A family looked on as a disbarred attorney, already convicted once for stealing millions from his dead clients, pled guilty for stealing from them too. The crime involved Baylor Bramble, an injured high school football player who eventually died from his injuries. Bramble's father testified today that stolen money could have been used for medical care for his son.
Vengeance is the Lord's, but I pray that justice will be exercised by this court.
David Bramble, father of former Siegel High School football player Baylor Bramble, paralyzed after suffering a traumatic brain injury during a 2015 football game, took to the stand Thursday to testify about his experience with disbarred lawyer Andy Allman, who stole more than $200,000 of life insurance money left to his family.
I'm a pastor, my wife is a kindergarten teacher, and we couldn't afford to hire caregivers for my son, so my wife quit her job so she could be home to be Baylor's full-time caregiver.
Baylor, wheelchair-bound, lived for a little more than 5 years after the injury. His father recounting the grief they live with losing their son.
However, we also have to live with the pain in knowing that more help was available for our son. But Andy Allman's actions prevented any of those from ever happening.
During the plea hearing, Allman whispered to his lawyers as the charges were read out loud, while the family watched.
One of the facts that he heard that was not true was he was not on vacation when Ms. Brown may or may not have come to his office after he was suspended from the practice of law.
Disputing minor details, while the facts necessary for accepting the guilty plea remained accurate.
Are you entering this plea of guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Before Allman was escorted back to jail, he had one final request of his lawyer.
Before you bump up to me, look us into that pocket to give you.
Now, we don't know what was in that pocket. No idea, but we do know that Allman will receive 10 years behind bars, served concurrently along with a 35-year sentence out of Sumner County. However, he only needs to serve 30% of that in prison. He also faces a fine of up to $25,000.